Crozier. Anyway, guys. Yeah. These servers are not available at this time. Everything's good up there. Keep in there. There we go. Is a defeat the most opponents. Oh, why is it? Oh, wait. Oh. This should be easy. What's the overall for this team? Beard 92. Oh, I can't choose my. I have to beat this team to get a most beard player. Oh yay, it's gonna snow in the Seahawks Stadium at 8:30. Why did they choose the Jets as this team? Sorry I'm doing this and not doing what I'm actually doing. It's about to get weird. It looks like spray paint. Oh, you know what? It looks like stars. Sky. Stars. We finally got the curtain up in here, so I'm like closed off my own perimeter now. I feel like the curtain on like the door that leads into this room. There's no door, so we just have a curtain up there now.
From the 50, Newton. Bringing it in, James left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Okay.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. A big third down play there for the Jags. 46 yards.
Well, as the play call comes in on third down, you have to think about four-down territory here. Down a few touchdowns, they need points, and they need big points.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Newton, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars have cut it back with a score. And we certainly know that Cam Newton can do just that. He had 10 rushing touchdowns last year and a nice one there.
And it wouldn't surprise me if one day that number got up to 20 if they so chose because of his frame. One of the bigger, stronger players in the league, especially at his position. When he carries the ball and gets a full head of steam, you're dealing with a full-grown man.
This one fielded at the 5.
Yeah,
he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
All right, let's see. I bet they have Fitzpatrick as the quarterback. Knew it. Called it.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Here with Vereen. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Throwing Fitzpatrick. He's going to loft one deep. That's caught inside the 20.
What?
Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 40 yards.
Let me see this. This is play action zone shot. Are you kidding me? Did he? I tipped it though. I remember I tipped it into his hands.
Yards.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
In the red zone this time. On the run, here's Vereen. Nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
That might.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a first down in field goal range already. And here we go on first and goal. They'll try to run it with Vereen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Shane Vereen with his second touchdown of the night. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you got to set it aside right now and just focus on
offense working with a 3rd and 13 still
Antonio Brown deep.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball,
oh my gosh, again.
That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Newton.
Again!
As he throws, as this one's going to go straight.
It literally happened 3 straight times. And I gave it like 3 seconds. I gave it 1, 2, 3, and then I threw the football, and I still got it. Oh, I'm so mad. What When did I get this? Oh. Portman's self-awareness. I don't know if you could load, that'd be amazing. Man, is bad? We had to turn off the power or something. Like preparing the light outside. And I didn't expect it to be this bad with the Wi-Fi because, you know, unplugged it. Turn off the power, you turn off everything in the house. Which then turns off the Wi-Fi, which then slows this down, and you know, stuff like that. Why isn't Norman up here? Oh, because yeah, I was too lazy to sub it out. Alpha team draft has started. I believe this is the. Ooh. Oh my gosh! If you guys didn't see this video, the video that happened, we're winning the game against the Texans. It's a 5-minute live stream that I just published, or I just did, and boy, oh my gosh, was it a good one. Everybody for this Peters dude. Already this dude allows the most sacks. That's gonna be in free agency. sign that dude to my practice squad, so that way I can have all practice squad members. And if you think about it, this is making people better at the position they are in. If I have a left outside linebacker, which is, if you guys don't know, positions I'm not really amazing at. I mean, I'm more bad at these positions, but like these are old. Like this dude, right outside linebacker, Billy Peppers, he retires after the season. And how many works do you have? 6 more. Alright, so this is the #1 offense. Now, I've been working on my my playbook. I've done some audible work on it, but I haven't done the play work yet. So, I mean, if you have any suggestions for plays that work really well for you that you think I should have in there, if you want to put those in the comments, or tweet me at official COD guy. I don't think I've checked my Twitter in a while, so I'll check that out. You know, not like, do they like not like this playing there or something? Like it's literally all the
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we'll see one of the more dangerous passing offenses. The Packers are top 10 in passing TDs, and they'll go against the Seahawks, who are very aware of what they'll be dealing with.
Oh, wow, look at the Eagles. Wow.
With that, let's get you up to Green Bay, Wisconsin, where we welcome in our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL, there's a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week, they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as their loss snapped a 4-game winning streak. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This one taken from the 7th. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
Who is this? Cover. Okay, so I will boost against cover 1 and calling cover 2. So who is it then? It's an old person. Number 10.
Now the former Stanford Cardinal, Stephen Taylor. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big play there out of the running game. 39 yards.
And so much of today's football goes back to the old West Coast offense and scripting plays to start. Sometimes you script to attack. Sometimes you script to find out information. In this case, they got both. They attack for a big gain, and they have information that tells them we might want to come back to that play later.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I'm ready now for 2nd and 9. Taylor. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
That cornerback
Byron Maxwell, the corner, in on the tackle.
Get out my way. I can't read the... Is that
It
Romo?
looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Back to throw here. And he'll just toss it away.
Oh,
So
Rondo.
he throws it away,
Oh,
and that brings
Rondo.
up fourth down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And
No!
Walsh able to convert it as his kick is
Oh, good
good.
Walsh.
And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
I
So,
had
of
him.
course, they wanted to find the end zone, but when you go on the road and your first drive results in points, I
You
think
should
you're
have put
pretty
it with your
happy.
Sherman.
You have to be, because
Just
you've
jump
taken
out
it
of the
to
way.
the home team in this case. And while you may not have shut up the home crowd, you've quieted them down a little bit. Good way to start.
Guess what?
Patriot! Patriot! Hey, Rocket!
Now
I
the
don't know
first
what I
carry
did. I
for
don't know what
Adrian
he
Peterson.
audibled.
And it's
Oh
a
my
run to roll
god.
now. And he's brought down
Like
after a
audible?
good gain. A gain of 32 that time.
I don't know what he did,
Smart
but I was-
approach there, using the run to pick up the
I was
first.
just trying
That
to,
was a
like,
defensive
take
setup they
it out,
prepared
like,
for this week, knowing that keeping it on the ground was the best way to attack it.
And that means also that they're able to read them pretty well. All the things they prepared for, when they get to the line of scrimmage, they see it in pre-snap recognition and know exactly how to attack based on their planning and preparation.
They give them 15 more, and it's another first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's
I
going to
didn't
fight
run
his
out.
way forward here for a modest gain.
thought he'd be
It's a
more like
6-yard
that.
pickup, but it gets him to second
Not
and
anymore
4.
Anthony Davis.
That was
right?
another good
Anthony
run, and he's
Davis
having
should
an
be kinda
excellent
like a
day. And right now,
cornerback, right?
I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Second down, Rivers. Firing quickly here, and that's
Didn't he,
complete.
like, legally
And he will
block
get this
something?
into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jericho Cotchery, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This one taken from the 7.
Didn't
Solid
already
return,
sign his
pretty good
contract
field
for-
position. They'll
Really
start
thinking
at
that
the
his contract was not
32-yard
re-signing
line.
Brandon Dahlstrom. I'm not going to keep him. I'm going to release him.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field.
Not
And
really
after the
a
field goal last
franchise
time,
tag,
we'll see
but-
what
Oh,
they
I
can
forgot
get
he
here.
had a
At least they got
franchise
points
tag.
out of the last drive,
I should have
Charles.
waited to use that.
I've
one.
never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it.
With that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The
Why don't we
four-time
just
All-Pro,
insane?
J.J. Watt. In
He's
there
gonna be
to
like,
get him,
"It's
and
pretty
that's
excellent
sack
in here.
number 8 for him
Not-
on the year.
It's not my
Okay,
team.
you know my
or
bias
my
is about
family.
to come out here.
Like,
A lot of people
yes,
think
they're,
that the
like,
offense is
really
just
good.
moving in the wrong direction.
On
I'd say they're
my,
moving in the right direction because the
team
defense is
Madden.
pushing them back.
Former
Already
defensive guy.
roughing
Now, as a
it.
quarterback,
Oh,
third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More
back
pressure
up
coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the
Imagine,
defense as we
like,
began that third down
Hey,
play,
he's
and they
like
found
so
a way
good
to
at
foil
starting,
it
like,
and
it's
pick
a lot of
up a first
interceptions.
down.
And
Third
that's why
time's a
all I do
charm,
is
right?
catch
2
his
incompletions.
touch,
Had to have it on
touches.
third, and they got
All
it.
he
Yeah,
does
they
is
stuck
touch
with
it
it, weren't
and
daunted
get
at all,
safety.
and picked it up.
It's a
This
loss
is
of 2 there,
and
bringing
then
up
tackle.
second down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this
Seriously,
yardage
he,
back here. It's second
He's
and
the
12.
dude.
Let's just go ahead and go
he
back
was
through that play with his.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gauton hits the
He's the
Seahawks with a
dude
football to
that
begin
catches
quarter number
the
2, but they
fake
face a
punch.
second
That's
and
the
long to
recommended
start
one
things
that's like on
out.
the right.
They come out here in the eye. They'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle. And it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
They're going to look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's Rivers. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And got his man complete. And he's down deep into Seattle territory. It's a big play for Green Bay. 66 yards. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So they put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it. After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Their big tight end. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
One of these days I'm going to blindside it. Like, give him a concussion, man. One of these days.
And out now come the Seahawks. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Not good.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's some guys, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It's complete.
Oh, I should have blindsided him. Maybe he would have.
And he's able to get out to the 32.
It's
down there.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be hit and driven into the turf.
Oh my gosh, I heard their star quarterback. Well, who's their quarterback
now? The Seahawks send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Curry. This dude has to be like a fan of the Clippers or something. Because he really does not like Stephen Curry, putting him up.
35
I want to put
yards
Stephen
that
Curry
time on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. Phillip Rivers now gears up to take the offense back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
So,
does a lot for your confidence.
Wide receiver.
Does a great deal for your team.
He's not tall,
gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line. showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
On second down, Peterson. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Offside. Defense. Still second down.
3 yards to go on second down. From the gun, Rivers. He's got time in the pocket. Looking middle, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, Parker. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
Did you say I'm going to check in with a heater?
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Again, Peterson. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Adrian Peterson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers add on to their lead. Condifon for the PAT.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I think they made it where, like, you had
last year
run
would
it
come
back.
out to the 20.
Russ
This
is,
year
like,
they'll
out
move
of
it
the end zone.
out to the 25-yard
Instead
line.
of, like,
And Seattle now ready to
moving
march onto the field.
up
And on the last
couple
go-around,
yards.
they really couldn't get anything going.
like
They had
10
to come
yards or
from deep
something.
inside their
They
own
just made it
territory,
to
which
where
means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a
They
little more
have to, like,
consistency.
turn it back and
Move the
get,
ball
like,
at least a
20
few
yards.
times on
Wayne
offense,
Gabbert?
get a couple of first
Well,
downs,
because I injured
and hopefully
John
flip the
Ronda.
field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
So many times you hear today's
Well,
NFL
where's
described
Kaepernick?
as a
Who's
space
Kaepernick?
game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat,
Leave
to
a
let
net.
him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The veteran
Like, not even
Hakeem
just my
Nicks, the
fault.
intended receiver. And that'll bring up
Like, any
second
quarterback I
down.
touch.
We know it's not an easy
hurt
job to
during
go out and
that
catch
game,
passes.
or-
Wide open, complete. A good pick up there
You
on
gotta burn
20
off me?
yards.
Like,
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Gabbert on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Woodyard not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Gabbert now on second down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Kobe Fleener, the tight end, his intended target. And it'll bring up third down.
Hawks goes.
Incomplete pass on second down. And it likely forces a punt situation on
It was
fourth.
3rd and 20. What
The
was
Seahawks
there?
send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And he gets it away.
What was
A
their train
directional
of
kick
thought?
going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it
Hail Mary.
at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
You know, let's go verticals. Let's go Seattle.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Rivers. He sets to fire deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we're at halftime here. And pump the brakes, Larry. Pump the brakes. We are ready for quarter number 3.
Nope. Part of me
This will be
regrets
taken in at the
drafting Watt instead of
And he'll
getting
take it
Watt
past
instead
the
of getting
25 and
Antonio.
up to the 28-yard line.
Well, don't get me wrong, Watt's an amazing player. I mean, he's getting sacks and sacks and sacks.
The Packers offense
Over
now,
and
they
over,
get ready
he's
to head back
one
on
of
the
the main
field. They
reasons
built
that
a
we
good
have
first half lead. Now they have a
number
chance
one
to add on
defense in
to
the
it.
league.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the
But,
second half.
I mean, if
Nice
Antonio
first
Brown
half
could
that
have
we've had
get a better
guys,
kick
but
return,
be
better punt
prepared for some
return,
change-ups.
you
We're going to
know,
see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle
could
any
have
adjustments that
more
might be made defensively.
completions downfield, I guess you could
They
say.
come out here in the
More
eye.
opportunities
They run
downfield,
again with
Walker.
Peterson. And
What
he'll be
just
tackled
happened?
at about the 35. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Third down now following the run.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Oh my
And he'll go
gosh, who
down right
is
around the 47 this time. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring...
Who is that? Let's see. Seahawks. Like defense. Clay Thompson? How come his is a rookie? Is Thompson a rookie? Let me go to his quarterback. And Rondo's a rookie. Yet. Oh, LeBron's a rookie too? Of experience.
2nd down.
That makes sense.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Peterson alone in the backfield. Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. Steps away to his left. And some space here. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
I was going to
They
slow
get 9
it
out of
over.
that one, and as a result, the drive
Quarterback up
continues.
before. No chance to throw it.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he'll be
He's
brought
jamming
down
the
at
line
about the
now.
42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Rivers now on 2nd down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
On 3rd down, Rivers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. He's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now Rivers. Dancing to his left. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Is want me to challenge. I want to challenge the fact that he fumbled it. See, right here, my original plan was slide. Right here, I'm saying slide, but I guess it's not X. He literally just like, oh, here, take it.
Gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders. And Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
I'm not saying I can do that, but I'm just saying maybe you can't do that.
A second down throw for Gabbert. It's complete. Fleener, right side.
Yeah.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's third down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And I almost got out of
Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. It's a gain of 17 that time. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
Oh, my God.
Down he goes.
Now that's sad.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Third and long for Gabbert. Surveying the field. And brought in here by Fleener. And on the inside the 35, now at the 34-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Desperation time. Gabbert on fourth. It is incomplete. Or it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, the fumble to turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. Turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Packers a first down.
Can't you play John?
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit.
actually
But how about the
working
people
on
up to
these
block in
videos
front of him? Either fellow receivers or
that's
offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it. And you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Peterson alone in the backfield. He'll get the football here.
I'm always open.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But it was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Well, there's two sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Arrington, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Thank you.
Rivers. And he's got his man on the out route.
Oh.
A good pickup there, 22.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Throwing here, Rivers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will get
I
this
just
into
scrubbed
the
off
end
Clay
zone.
Thompson.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Jericho Conchery, his second touchdown of the game, his
Man, you know
third
you're
on the
legit.
year.
You really
And that
scrub off
interception
Clay
key as it leads to the touchdown. And he takes off with it. It's a
is
fake.
built in
And
this
complete
game.
to Lewis over the
Like,
middle.
shovel,
And he is
shovel,
not
boom,
going to
boom,
get in there.
done.
He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Actually, not in this quarter.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
He's going to let it fly. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steve Williams.
Wow. got 3 more games left to play. I think, you know, I just send that and just go to the post. Let's see if I punched. Play punched to play. That's good. I've probably clinched. I always rise if I've clinched the north. Oh wow. I've clinched. Ah yeah, I've clinched the north. You know what? I'm just gonna send playoffs. So yeah, NBA is probably gonna be coming next week. I won't be surprised if it comes week after that. Give it some time, it's gonna come. I'm gonna start doing some of that. Some games like Call of Duty, I know I haven't played a lot. I'm starting to like cease away
You've
from
made it
Call of
all
Duty.
the way to the wild card round. Remember, the playoffs are single elimination.
Oh wow, we lost to the Lions. Dang. On the road too. Look at them funds though. Look at them funds. Look at them funds. 114 mil. Dang.
Everybody,
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Smash, and I didn't see the other one, but I'll probably figure it out. Cover 2 zone. I guess it is zone.
Allen alone to the right.
Here we go now.
First down, Bradford. He's got time. And incomplete to open things up.
I don't know
10 yards still left on second down.
We got Crowder, Allen, DeAndre Hopkins.
The first carry now. This is Hill. And he stopped immediately there. And he'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
And
on
then
fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Destroyed his hip. Destroyed it.
And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
He tipped it. I noticed that he tipped it. Because it didn't say how far it would have.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Off the play fake here, Rivers. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. Jericho Cotchery was the intended target, and it's third down.
A little too much air onto that one.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. On third down, Rivers. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. They convert on third with a gain of 22. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. I think they have to be happy with the result. That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, it usually doesn't work very well. And we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
Okay, that dude's like 7 foot.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So they're operating in the red zone.
That dude is... He's making me nervous.
The red zone now, Rivers.
No, I'm not even
this will be
in the game.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
LeBron James.
Their big tight end. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And this offense comes out, they're just acting like it's week 1 of the regular season. They look sharp here early in this wild card matchup.
Yeah, I want them to come up and do that for me because I wanted to have that same calm that they exhibited in their opening drive. Well done by them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Buffalo and New England. Oh my gosh.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a second down throw for Bradford. Packer pressure, and down he goes. J.J. Watt in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
And that is incomplete. Jeremy Hill was the one he was trying to hit there. And that brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Is his name literally Anger? Does he have a friend named Sad? And me named Happy.
Look at the dance and the juke.
Look at the dance and the juke. Legal block in the back, probably. I saw somebody fall.
Legal block in the back. Return team.
See, what did I say? Zadarius.
First down.
What's the name? Oh, wait, I don't have a...
Rivers on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They run again on first down, Peterson. And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. They give it to Peterson. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes
Don't
you get
question my
multiples.
reasoning,
What I
dude.
always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The penalty is declined.
First down, Rivers.
No.
And that'll be incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out.
Oh,
And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
When teams take shots at the end zone,
Third and
you got to
third.
defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. They'll run with Peterson. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Hi.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Oh, this is gonna work.
Second down, Rivers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jericho Conchery, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Flag on the field. Flag on the field.
Set now to kick this one away.
Wow,
and
look
off
at
it
the time. I'm
goes.
already up 14 now.
On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here,
defense is
costly
just, like,
turnover, and
so
then that
shut
turned into
down,
6
and then my
points.
offense
They've
is
got to
just
make
so
amends.
score-worthy.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
This is like
That didn't happen
nothing
on the
like I
last
thought it would be.
possession. This is a chance
Oh,
for
this
them to
would be
pick
like an
themselves back
amazing,
up
like,
and help
shut
their
me
team.
down
Yeah, we'll see
offense.
if they can recoup and
It
recover.
also be like an amazing, like,
On second
I
down,
don't think this is
Hill.
going to be this bad of an
Not much doing.
offense.
He'll get this only up to about
Unless
the
they're more
36.
sacrificial.
1 yard officially on the pickup,
might be.
and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
And they might
Partner,
have
we
to,
know
like,
today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football.
Number one rushing
But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended
Because he
receiver.
gets hit,
And now it's
or
4th down.
because-
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Shit, they only took 1 minute off the clock.
Packers bring pressure and they block it. Now this will be picked up inside the 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Superman! Da-da-da-da-da. See,
Cundiform for
Richard,
the PAT.
that's what a block looks like. Not a barrel roll. Superman!
And it is now 21-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Hopefully we don't have the same
And
thing
good starting
again.
field position.
We've
He'll
had
get this
field
one all the
goal.
way up to about the 35-yard line. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the
like,
field.
laugh if
And
they went
still
for a
no
fake.
points on the scoreboard. You're coming
Imagine
off
that.
of the
Imagine if
3
they
and
tried to
out.
fake it.
They're just looking
Like,
for
they
anything
had
to
the
grab
punch
onto
to
right
fake
now, aren't they?
it, to
I'm
fake it.
wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know,
Attempt.
we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes
And I was,
there's
like,
another
in
player
this-
on the team, a star,
and they,
a
like,
veteran,
got it.
someone with some excitement and energy.
That's
It's
so
like, all right,
weird.
guys,
That'd be
let's
so
shake
cool.
things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Over.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation,
Oh, we
Laddie,
have negative
don't
1
compound
yard.
it with a bad decision as well. And I
First
think that's what we just saw there.
Now they
Harassed in the
have
pocket,
11
they throws into
yards.
double coverage anyway.
He called you Laddie?
He called me Laddie, and that was
I
the
don't
nicest
think
thing he
they
called
got a
me.
yard in the
In
first
recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field,
That's
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Oh, it sounds like you
DeAndre
said
Hopkins,
Tinkerbell.
his 14th
Tinkerbell.
touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
and really what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and
That's
goes.
probably because
He
I
went
went
all the
to
way
blitz.
into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now Rivers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, Rivers. On the left side, he finds Beasley.
Oh,
And
no.
look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold
What?
and dry
And
like
it
this,
is cold.
and
No,
it
he
is
didn't drop
cold.
it. That's not a fumble. There is something to challenge. I want to challenge the fact that it was a fumble. Oh, the Garrett Blunt. Well, foot fracture.
It's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. And he's got some space here.
12 degrees. That's
And he
cold.
will finally be taken
Look at
down
how
up at the
cold
48. A big play
That's
that
like,
time for Tampa
if you
Bay.
take 32 degrees.
42 yards.
Which is the degrees when, or if you take, like, let's say it's 28 degrees, and it, like, snows. Let's say it snows. It's probably around 28 on that type of temperature.
Bradford on 1st down. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he's
Man.
brought down. It's a gain of 14
You know-
there. And
you
it'll
know what
give
10
the Bucs
degrees
a
feels
first
like?
down.
That
Minus
was a nicely
18
run
degrees
slant
from
route,
that,
and
and
what
that's
the
how
receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do
It's-
is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
I mean, sure, you got
and
all
get
those
the quarterback
pads
a really
on.
nice target.
So a minute 55 to go in the first
I'm
half.
just imagining what it's like when it's like burning hot.
A
like
reminder,
the
as we
Bay.
did
I'm
all
just
through the
imagining what it's
regular
like for them.
season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Bradford And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 16 on the pickup, and that'll be good enough for a Tampa Bay first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you
Not
will.
the photographer was like, I got one.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too
Capitalize,
rah-rah on
get a
that
safety.
one,
It's
but
kind of
that's the
difficult
exact
at 12
right
yard.
throw. Either your receiver gets it
Or
no one
I
gets it.
think
Give
it's
him a
our
lot of
12
credit for
yard.
being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Here's Bradford finding time. That's complete right around the end.
Oh my God, he got like leveled.
5 here as he's out at the 6.
Oh
There's
my
completion to the
God,
tight end,
he
and
got
I think that we're
leveled
looking at
on
something
that
out of
play.
central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Look at this.
Speed,
Boom,
I mean, can flat out run. You
boom.
put that whole package together, you light up the eyes
Oh
of an
my
offensive
God.
coordinator, don't you?
President call late.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively.
Yeah.
6 DBs in the game. Again, it's Bradford. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
If I have
It's
at
really
least a
not surprise
14-point
to me.
lead
That's
by
a throwing
halftime,
down in the
then I'm
NFL
probably
because of how
going
tough
to-
it is to run the football.
I
But what
suck at
offenses
ball
like to do
play,
is still
and
show
I'm probably
run
just gonna say.
formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Phillip Rivers now gears up to lead the offense on the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is
Thanks.
dropped. Akeem Spence. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get...
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Rivers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get
Oh
it
my
out near.
God.
So the Buccaneers
I
go
just
ahead
got
and
limp.
take another timeout. So the defense had a chance to catch
Oh, it
their
hit
breath,
stick,
and now
all
they're
right.
back out and ready. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the...
And Owen coughed it up, and the Packers pick it up.
No.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't
Not
it?
fumbling the
I
ball
remember
again.
watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. James Harrison, the veteran, in on the stop. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Rivers now. Wide open receiver complete.
Offside. Defense.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, Rivers. And incomplete, he dropped
See,
it
the
in the end
quarterback,
zone.
I thought was going to go the other way.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So they're still at the original line of
Oh, I
scrimmage
didn't even
here.
think about
Second
where I
down and
was
10.
at, though.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. A second down throw for Rivers. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Rivers to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Adrian Peterson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers add on to their lead. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Go the button. I had the button already pressed and everything. I didn't even get an opportunity to get rid of the button.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando where Larry... Yeah, that's perfect. 2, Davis, deep. Hey, I gotta go. Okay, and sorry about that. Didn't know Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the 3rd quarter. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pack.
Let's go see what happens here. I don't want to bore you guys trying to play this whole game. Ooh, I don't know if I want to. We've done it.
Well, Charles,
We've advanced. Two new injuries. Woodyard, quad tear, and Evans. I need to bring him back. I need to bring him back now to replace Josh Evans. Not the original championship, it was a bunch of round, wasn't it? And to be honest, I don't really care about the playoffs. I just see if okay, end. See what my team can do. Oh my gosh, we won. What? Simmons is able to play! Oh, my baby! Simmons! Yo, yo, yo! Simmons in the house! Oh, short safety. Oh! Yo, Simmons. You're 71 overall. gonna give him his first official start. I just want to see how good of a team I put together. Okay. Let's see if we... We're in the Super Bowl! Oh my gosh, one of our... Dude, Butler got hurt. Oh no. Somewhere. Okay. You know what? Don't panic. Okay. Okay. We're in some really dangerous boo-boo. Free agents. I got some money I can give you. I don't know, I need wide receivers. You could use a speed, dude. Okay, let's have a video for one game, and then that's it. Alright, now let's throw this dude. Alright, now, makes that much better. So you know what, I'm gonna let's go options. League settings. Let's go quarter length. Let's make it 4. That way it doesn't take forever. And let's win the Super Bowl. Or should I do this on another live stream tomorrow? Sometimes it's best just to sit still and soak in a huge win. Philip Rivers. Okay, wait, let me go back. Okay. Let's see what the Gary Kubiak. Yeah. Ooh. Wait, so it's not in this, okay. All stories, I guess, will be in. Sometimes it's just best to sit still and soak up a huge win. Philip Rivers shouldn't let that moment pass without appreciating. That's just. Okay, you know what? I'm playing the Super Bowl. Let's do this. I set it down back to 4 minutes. Let's go. Packers, Broncos. Oh, that would have been so... Because the Panthers, we played the Panthers and we beat them. If we would have been the Panthers, and Panthers would have beaten the Broncos, Raiders and Broncos again. That would be so cool. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm like crossing my fingers all day on this one. This is great. Okay, I gotta calm my nerves. I have to go pee too. So you know what? I'm going to have to pause because I have to really pee. I have to like pee really bad. Oh no. Okay. So here's my plan. Here's my genius plan. I have an odd feeling it's not gonna work. Okay.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and NRG Stadium.
I'll be right back. Okay. Just calm and breathing. Once somebody told me, if you ever make it to the Super Bowl, shout me out. So, shout out to Xander.
In Houston, we count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Outside run and shallow cross.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
I don't see anybody. Oh, there's Brian.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down.
Oh,
Throwing
catch that.
over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a chance to have a pick in the Super Bowl, man.
Holding offense.
Yeah.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play.
That's an interception.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Calling out penalty for days. He intercepts that.
2nd down, Bridgewater. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods.
Now that'd be Kobe Bryant.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. A good pickup there at 22.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And this one caught by Dez Bryant. Give him 18 on that one. And it'll be good for Denver first down.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
and it said
First down carry here for Johnson.
pretty
And he
sure
is going to
Cooley
lose
was
yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Well, don't be
Give
quiet.
everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
And let's see the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on third.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped
He's
it
gonna kick it
before
out
he
of
could haul
bounds.
it in.
There's no, like...
Packers bring
It's blocked!
pressure and they
It's blocked!
block it.
It's blocked! Pick it up! Ooh.
But they will stop him before he gets to the marker, and they will take over after the blocked punt. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Man, you just got
One
a punt.
receiver
You got
left,
a punt
3 to the
block
right.
in the Super Bowl.
On 1st and
That is
10,
gonna live
Rivers.
with you forever.
On the
Man.
left side, he finds Beasley. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get a couple yards on that one.
I love this play so much because the quarterbacks
They'll run
get
it
like
now
some
out
really
of the
cool
gun.
blocks sometimes.
So he got 3 at one
I
tackle, but couldn't do a
remember
whole lot
who it
else.
was. It might have been-
Give him 3
it was
on
the
the run
Vikings
there. Now
on
they're looking at a
defense.
3rd and about 5.
It was like a couple years
They
ago.
had great
Somebody else.
starting
Vikings,
position to
it might
begin
have
the
been-
drive, but now they look up at a 3rd
might
and
have
5.
Might have been Packers.
From the gun,
That's
Rivers.
what I'm thinking it might have been.
And he's got his man in stride.
No, it was the
Complete.
Vikings. The
A
Vikings did
pick up of
something.
5 that time and a 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
It's the quarter ends before I get the point.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers
Super Bowl,
in
man.
possession of the football. And they've got it here with a 1st
Alright,
down.
let's see. The AP Braun over there.
And off comes to Peterson. Spinning past him. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Second down, Rivers. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slides.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss, not a big one. But any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
No, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Breaks up in their hands. You're so close to something. And then it just like breaks.
A reminder, coming up at the intermission, we'll get highlights of the Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. He's got time in the pocket. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Room here to run. There he goes left side. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
Hindsight is 20/20. They would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
Partial PCL there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And quickly, they get to the line. Rivers now on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So never mind, Larry, forget your halftime report. Apparently, we are set for the third quarter. This is taken at his 4.
Uh-oh.
He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Packers get set to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we have to run out of these guys. And catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
Just like
I know
a
exactly what's going to be said
as a
about that play from a
desperation
defensive
throw.
perspective.
Toss it up to
What's that?
LeBron.
That's why
And
I tell all
LeBron
you guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball.
destroys
He broke the first tackle. Luckily
some
enough,
dude.
there are more people there to get him down.
Credit him with a
like-
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And they move.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Rivers. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Play fake. Rivers. Backing up. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Big play that time on a catch and run. 31 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play. It worked almost to perfection.
They'll try and push it in with Gore. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Another try on 2nd down for Gore. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Frank Gore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. And his kick is right through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Bad kick on my part.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. J.J. Watt in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
He's like, just hop on and all over. I think those.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Only 8 players are the linemen. I think that's Al Jefferson at center.
2nd down, Bridgewater. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. They'll come out in the pistol.
I guess we got to keep this at a good pace.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. Surveying the field.
As
he throws there, incomplete.
After that incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to look up at the booth and kind of look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here, losing 4th quarter, but to throw when you're not set. Oh, they come out.
Blocked again.
Blocked. Now scooped up inside the 20.
Well, there's nothing like taking a lead and making a play that could increase the advantage. That block punt,
oh my
they picked
God,
up the
how did I not like
that gives them a
break
chance to
his
really take a
knee
commanding
there?
lead here.
Yeah, so you've already got the 3, but you know they're thinking touchdown, right?
Have to. Know the 3 is there. Don't do anything to jeopardize it. But take your shots to try and increase your lead and make it substantial.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And
Good
that
one.
last
Good one,
drive,
that always,
a
like,
long
messes
drive,
up.
but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
DeMarco.
I would
Stop
think that they
killing
would,
buddy, man.
because if they were
Why you gotta drop
confident enough
that?
to do it
Let's
on the
go,
last
man.
drive,
Come on.
starting backed up in their own territory,
dropping these
why would
easy
you change
hits.
anything? They've got to
Steve
be
Ferris,
confident
catches
about what
probably.
they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's Peterson.
Get out of my
Able to get it down,
way!
but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
That's called
And the
shutting him
offense
up.
moving quickly to the line. Now Peterson. It's a gain of
We
a
have this
yard,
thing
and it'll
called
set up 2nd
taping
and
them
goal.
out. What we do to Cricks. Oh!
Now a run with
Look at this,
Peterson.
they always like shut
And he's
Cricks
maybe
out.
going to get this back to the
Tell us
4,
what
but
it is.
that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. And now they're in the hurry up. 3rd and goal now. Maybe the
Says
offensive
the
coordinator
score.
thinking blitz here. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up
I got
4.
2-score game at least.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the 4th quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this
This
one near the
Grant, right?
25,
Yeah,
call
this
it the
is Grant.
26-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way,
Airtime,
the
right?
punter no longer exists
They're like
for their
3,500
offense. That's how
extra
they have to
points.
treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A little
20
under 2
extra points on
minutes
that
to
airtime
go
right
in
there?
Super Bowl 51 from Houston.
Is he like 4
We're
extra
back
points on
to
the field?
crown a champion after this.
Will you crown champion?
Here's
Will we
Bridgewater.
crown champion?
This is
Oh, yes!
intercepted,
Oh,
and that
yes!
should do it.
Oh, yes!
Linebacker Calvin Pace.
Oh.
This one will be brought back to the 22.
I guess you can see we're really set the pace for this football game. Oh!
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the
Interception
field.
and
They're in a
2
good
block
spot.
punts.
2-possession game, barely, but a 2-possession
So it
game here
really
late.
has
Now the
set the
Broncos are going
tone
to
for
take a
this football
timeout.
game.
And now following that timeout, the
Once we get
defense
closer,
back
I'm
out
just
onto the
gonna kneel.
field. So
I
the
know I'm
offense
known
readies
for
for
not
a 2nd
kneeling. I
and
know you
4.
guys are probably going like, Hunter, why would you kneel? You're known for being the person that doesn't kneel the football. Kneel at
They
all.
run, Peterson.
Unless it's
And here and now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I mean, normally won't be. Oh, I stand on wishing inequalities has nothing to do with it.
Peterson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Marquise Goodwin, the substitute.
Still first.
Oh, 1st and goal though, so I'm just gonna run out the clock while I have time here, because they have 1 timeout left. If they start jamming the line like sand, blitz, or stuff like that,
1st and goal. Defense with their backs
Yeah,
against the
play
wall.
action.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And play is stopped here.
Now we're
Timeout.
getting good.
It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they still need 10 yards here to find pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal from the 10. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
now we just sit here and wait.
Here's Peterson on 3rd and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
So they settled for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give them some breathing room and lets them build up a little cushion.
It's literally a 3
short kick. One of the up middle taken
possession.
Down. And solid field position here to
they
start.
Score 3 times.
As they get it out to the 40-yard line.
There's no
That's a touchdown every 7 seconds to be able to win the
and to
game.
get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Move back.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
I forgot they don't have the come out.
So the offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Too many trips.
Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, I thought he caught it. Oh my gosh, he
with 5 seconds to go.
And when all else fails as a
defender, like
when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And that will be incomplete.
The game is over. We did it. We did it, guys. The Super Bowl champions.
Back home, the Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions.
Yes.
For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
I can't. My brain can't process this. My brain can't physically process this. I mean, like, you know what I mean. Oh my gosh. We did it! Super Bowl champions! Wow! It's been such a long road.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Hoist it! Hoist it! Hoist it as high as you can hoist it! Woohoo! Woo! I'm not skipping anything. World champions. Do you have like a team picture? Oh, they don't have a team picture. Wow. Man. Wow. Now we're gonna go through all the off season, get some free agents. Oh my gosh. We're champions! White House visit. Oh, do we get to go to the White House? I wonder if we get to go to the White House. Oh man, people are just... Oh, this is like... Oh, I have signed. Okay. I have to re-sign somebody. Do I have to re-sign? Oh, I'm definitely re-signing McCarthy. Is that who this trainer? expire. And who got in? Oh, he's back. Oh, Bryce. Oh, yeah. Well, they're all gonna be back next year. Oh my gosh. You're surprised? Why are you surprised to see a team with LeBron James on it hoisting the Lombardi Trophy? Like, Circe.
This is the last opportunity to resign your players, or they will become free agents.
Oh, I still have people to resign? Come on. Why are you taking so long to load? No, don't you freeze on me. No, 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 no. You like start going nuts. Oh, wow. I'll negotiate with you, yeah. Good player. I'll go 1.7. I mean, you just won a Super Bowl, so. I'm gonna go 2. And 20k sign bonus. Throw some money at you. I wanted to just franchise tag. Yep. Oh, he's sweet. Knowledge. Julius Pepper retired. I saw this coming because I've been through this part with Julius Pepper before. Sign free agents. Okay. So, I believe it was right outside linebacker. So, let's look at right outside linebackers in the free agent market. Dang. We got top 100. Oh my gosh. So I want to get some good players, and so oh, Mason Crosby. Oh, this could be nice. Let's go. I want your services, so let's go 4 mil with a 900k signing bonus for 4 years. Actually, 4.3 here. 100 total points. Is that even worth it? Like, I mean, DeMarco. I could trade out. Oh, I could trade Frank Gore and sign Ryan Matthews. But that'd be wasting a lot of money, though. So I mean, 7.7 million is some money, good money I could use later. What am I saying? Look at all the moolah I have now. Come on, 4 mil for 3 and 1.3 seconds. 98 points. And then I'm gonna trade out Frank Gore. I'm liking this. I am liking this really well. Oh, Sanu. How would he fit in? Oh, he'd fit in nice. He'd fit in perfect. Okay, so here's for. Let's go 5.5 mil with a 175 signing bonus for 3 years. Oh, he's not gonna like that. Let's do this again. Let's change this up. Let's go $7 million for 180 St. Louis. Never mind. Let's go. How do you like 9 mil? How do you like 10 million? 10 million with a 2 mil St. Louis. Some of you are probably like, Hunter, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm getting a new wide receiver, so I won't have to take one in the draft for 4 years. 112. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm one. Oh, but I just won the Super Bowl. You think about it, he's going to want. I mean, let's be honest. Let's look at the Dolphins. Let's remember back to the Dolphins. Let's see. Let's look at how good the Dolphins were. Six and 10, or the Super Bowl champions. I wonder. Who would you go with? I'm trying to figure out how to sign a trend. Maybe I can't do that now. For some odd reason. Alright, let's go ahead and see if anybody take our pick.
All combine stats such as the 40-yard dash are now available in scouting. Check it out.
Rejected, accepted, yes. Accepted, yes. Oh, auto train, okay. Player acknowledge, okay. So then let's go ahead and find you again. Mohamed Sanu. Mohamed Sanu. Oh, he accepted another offer, didn't he? Marg. That's my bad. What's your part? Time out, Montgomery. Oh. No, let's just get out of this. It's not. I don't know. Okay. Alright, so you're returning from injury. You acknowledge new combine stats. Okay. Let's go to my watch list.
Each player now has a combine grade. This score represents combine performance, tells you how his speed,
Dang.
jumping, acceleration.
Good job for you. Okay. Watched. I watched this. Okay, so here we go. Combine grade 7.7. Definitely picking him. No doubt about it. Look at my picks. 6th, 32nd, 5th, and 32nd. Okay. 6.2. Ugh. That does not sound good. However, he did really good. Why does he have a 6.2 grade if he did really good? 0.9, 7.7. Oh, good for him. Ooh. Basically, the things that don't fly here is 6.1, and anything below that. Maybe 6.2. Okay, so now I believe I could try to puzzle in the draft. Okay, right? Yeah, I could try to puzzle in the draft, so I can. Yes. Because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in, and I'm going to... Still can't believe it. We won! Well, almost at World Series. Well, I mean, I did technically win the World Series, you know. Cup Spamino. Being Cubs fan and all.
Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft when you're ready.
Alright. So I got pick 6.
The Browns are now on the clock.
So let's... Alright, let's look for somebody. Okay, let's go picks.
The Jet now on the clock.
Ready? Oh no. Let's go. I don't know what to do. Give me some very quick. Wait,
The
here.
Cardinals
Difficult
are now
tackle.
on the clock.
Who? What? What? Oh no 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 no. Okay. Bad. Okay, let's get for the 4th. Let's go for the 4th. Actually, you know what? Let's go 9th. Let's go Minnesota. Okay, Minnesota. Because that'll give me enough time. Give me enough time. Okay. Minnesota. Vikings.
The
Okay.
Ravens are now on the clock.
Ravens. Okay, so I've got good enough time. Okay. Vikings. Come on. Why are they all at the bottom? Okay. What do you need? Oh, you need a middle linebacker.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Oh, you. And, you, okay, left end, do I have a good left end? Right tackle. Right tackle. What's up here? What do I stupid? Okay.
All right, let's go to Adam Schefter, who's got more on this pick.
There was some concern that he may not be a 3-down linebacker in the NFL. He showed toughness and instinct in defending the run, but was pulled on a lot of obvious pass plays back in college. Well, according to Matt Miller's Combine report, he looked like one of the faster linebackers in the pass drop and hip rotation drills. Enough so to move up in the rankings and to get drafted earlier than a lot of experts thought he would. We'll see if the team pulls him out in 3rd and long situations, but I think he has the tools to become a 3-down linebacker eventually.
They're not gonna bite. I know they're gonna bite on something. They have to bite on something. I know they want to bite. I know they want to.
All right,
They
team
wanna-
is now off the clock. Adam Schefter, can you tell us about their newest player?
Like football, rugby's a sport that's played with guys of all shapes
Are you
and sizes.
kidding
In this
me?
case,
Oh.
he was one of the big guys pushing and
Back to
pulling
water.
blocks in the center of the pitch. He was playing rugby for a university in Australia before he was recruited to transfer
There's
to
a
play
pause
football
draft?
for 2 seasons here in America. His first year was spent adjusting to the game, getting used to the different rules and how to play his position properly. The guy even had to adjust how he tackled now that he had to wear pads and a helmet. But his second year is really where we started to see what he could potentially do. He's a physical player at the line of scrimmage. The team was able to pick up a good addition to its line with a bit of an interesting history.
What do they want? Oh, they want the linebacker position. Maybe they'll bite if I trade them. Wait, can I? Oh, I was gonna say, there's like a glitch, like I can see the overall of the player. Oh, maybe do they have like a really good? I wonder if they have like a really good. Because they're not even interested. Maybe if I also throw in this left end. Interested. But. I'll throw in first. Oh, it's already over. Doei! Stupid idiot over here. Right here.
Well, if you're wondering what the delay is, I think we've got a trade coming here.
Okay. Now, pick player. Alright, let's see who's been picked, scouted, watched. Okay. Alright, let's look. Middle linebacker. Is a good position. Okay. Right end is also a great position. I literally have the best player at the position. Quarterback. I don't know though. Wide receiver. A good wide receiver would be amazing. Quarterback. I need depth. This is what I need. Look at that. Good jump. I'm taking it.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
74 overall. Oh, yes. Skip ahead. Next use it should be
Adam Schefter now with the inside scoop on the selection of Sims.
His role started out small at the beginning of the season, but it ended with him being one of the key factors in this team's success this year. Per Matt Miller, you could see his role increase with each week until he eventually became a huge part of its rushing and passing game. They used him all over the field, making it a pain for defenses to field the right personnel to counter his size and athleticism. If I had to pick the total package in the class, it'd have to be him. And I'm sure that's the same way this team felt.
Drafting wide receiver, no doubt. Oh no, I'm gonna watched. Oh.
The Packers made their selection. For more about him, let's go to Adam Schefter.
No receiver had a rougher outing at the All-Star game than he did. Even though he was targeted plenty of times throughout the game, he came away with a giant 0 on the stat sheet. When I asked Matt Miller what the issue was, he told me there were several problems. For one, he never seemed to build chemistry with the quarterbacks on the roster. The timing of the throws, in combination with his routes, made each pass a difficult one to bring in.
Oh my gosh, that is such a quick pick. Review offer. Okay, so there's some offers up here.
He had a difficult time adjusting to the faster play and rarely got separation from the corner to make an open field grab. Regardless of his issues, the fact that he was drafted tells me the team wasn't concerned with his play at the All-Star game. Maybe a little consistency.
Yeah, who cares about the All-Star game? I mean, seriously, I'm like not kidding. Ooh. Tough luck, right?
The 49ers are now on the clock. Vikings just made their pick. Adam, what can you tell us about it?
The two most important qualities any defensive back should have are fluid hips and the ability to attack the ball in midair. Unfortunately, he didn't flash either of those at the combine. He turned in one of the slowest performances in the back pedal and turn drills, while his slow reaction time and change of direction speed caused him to miss on several passes. From Matt Miller's perspective, he looked completely lost during the drill, searching for the ball each time he turned around. The coaches are going to have a lot of work to do with him, but hopefully we'll see some improvement in the preseason.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
I don't think I have another pick. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is, let me look at right guard here, right tackle. And then left guard, left tackle. Oh, so the gain is all broken up. Except for center. except for center. 72, 71. And this one's good. Okay. So then let's edit player. Edit his ratings. Oh, can I edit his contract, traits. I want to move him over there. Alright, so see how much money I went out on here. Okay, so I went out $6 million on. Wow, I spent a lot of money on that. So I have Johnny Money here. I have my backup dude, and I have Philip Rivers. I also have my other dude, this little dude, who's starting in wide receiver 3. Oh, I didn't think he'd actually start. He's starting? What? Wide receiver 3, though. Should I move him above LaFell? Starting rookies. Yes, let's do linebacker. Weedle, and I don't really have any other. My baby just baby. Alright, so let's go ahead and I can't sim. I was just gonna sim to the Okay, so on this note, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. Don't forget to hit that like button. We are Super Bowl champions, guys. We have a brand new left outside linebacker. You know, after that whole scandal and stuff like that. We got, well, not scandal, but we got a new wide receiver. We couldn't get Sanu, which I was really sad about. I should have increased his bonus just a little bit. Besides that, next week we're going to be coming back with the Steelers and the Packers in Lambeau. This is going to be amazing. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's look, make sure everybody is in their designated positions. Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade him so he's above upgrade. Oh, I tried my best. Now he's just playing all 76 overall still. Let's bring Boba Fett. You know what? Let's give him some time. So I'm gonna let Mangold be over here for a second. Or for a couple games. Mangold, just my little guy over here. I want to remember that he's over here. The fellow's sitting right here. Cadre's just here in the backup, just like, hey yo. So yeah, wow, this is just epic. So don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, be ready for next week and Friday. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I know I was gonna do something really cool today. I was gonna do a Throwback Thursday episode, but I can't find the game. So don't forget to hit that like button. And tomorrow I'll be doing something maybe cool, maybe not. I just play this again and just do a different franchise. So don't forget that like button. And yeah, stay cool, stay subscribed. Peace out.